Hey, what's up? Hello, welcome back to the Cult Juice channel, aka Culture Juice. And in today's video, I'm going to be getting into the overwhelming question: is Taylor Swift the next Michael Jackson? Now, the reason why I say it is an overwhelming question is because my brain gets so overwhelmed and full of just irritation when I hear that, okay? Now, the reason people are saying, oh, Taylor Swift is the next Michael Jackson is because, oh, she's become a billionaire just off of her music catalog alone. Her Eras Tour is pulling in millions of people. She's reviving the economy when she goes out on tour. Her music is selling like millions and millions and millions per year. And I just feel like Taylor Swift has like really trumped Michael Jackson in terms of just her performance, how many awards she has. She has more awards than Michael now. And it's just so much that people are trying to use to back up this irrational, delusional claim that Taylor Swift is somehow bigger than an entire man who is known for an entire genre, aka pop. Michael Jackson is the king of pop, all right? Taylor Swift, nobody calls Taylor Swift the queen of pop. So I don't understand how that can even be a logical what is the correlation here? I don't understand the correlation. But people are using these awards and different stats as an excuse to say that, oh, Taylor's bigger.
I've realised that in my lifetime, this might be the biggest artist that ever comes to the country. I was thinking, is she bigger than Michael Jackson was in his prime?
Ooh.
So do you want some stats?
I'd love some stats.
American Music Awards, who do you think would have more?
MJ.
Incorrect. MJ has 26. Taylor has 29. Billboard Music Awards, who do you think would have more?
I know the difference. We'll go with
It's got to be MJ.
Tay-Tay.
MJ had 19. Tay-Tay, 23.
So as you can see, everybody's trying to use these different stats to back it up in terms of like trying to say Taylor is the next Michael Jackson. Now, I personally feel like that doesn't matter to me. I feel like you can have all the stats in the world. Low key, like awards can be purchased. Like you can buy awards. So that doesn't really shock me at all when it comes to, oh, this person has more awards than this person. That doesn't mean anything to me, okay? Because awards don't mean much. I mean, that means that this corporation and this company gave you an award for this thing. Okay, and then now what? Does that mean that you're the best artist to ever exist? No, it doesn't mean that at all, okay? And honestly, I don't even like to put Grammys in terms of like how many Grammys a person has to weight, because there are a lot of artists who are legends and icons who don't have Grammys. So that doesn't matter at all. And honestly, I think the impact, in terms of like the impact now, I feel like Taylor Swift does have a lot of impact, yes, but people were passing out if Michael Jackson just stood there. And think about it. Michael Jackson was so big without the internet. Like he was everywhere without the internet, okay? It's so easy to see Taylor Swift everywhere. It's so easy for her to be as big as she is today. And right now, it's easy because we have the internet. You know, you get online and you're able to just be seen by millions in seconds. And I mean, I'm not trying to discredit Taylor Swift because she is doing a big thing. You know, she has become a billionaire just off of music alone. That is a major, 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 major accomplishment. But what I would not allow is Michael Jackson's legacy to be diminished and destroyed by freaking Taylor Swift. Now, yes, Taylor Swift is an icon and legend in her own right. But trying to like say that she's better than Michael Jackson in her prime is crazy. And often I think to myself, would Taylor Swift agree with this? No, she wouldn't. I would never want to hear Taylor Swift say out her mouth that she is bigger than Michael Jackson. Do you know how much backlash she would get if she said that? Yeah, okay. It's just a fact.
Taylor Swift has a wild fan base. She has a wild fan base for sure. But nobody's on Michael Jackson's level right now, and that's good. Like, I wouldn't even wish my worst enemy to be on Michael Jackson's level. He looks like he's at his concert, but this is him outside of his hotel room in Germany.
But no, just think about it. Imagine your entire, like, outside of your hotel was full of people. And mind you, like I said, there's no social media, okay? Nowadays, it's easy for you to know that Taylor Swift is at a certain hotel. You can post about it on Twitter, post about it on Instagram, boom, everybody's there. Boom, boom, pow. We all here for Taylor. But Michael Jackson, guess what? There was no like social media connections going around to post this, post. No, you had to just like, it was just his impact was so strong that like word of mouth was crazy. You see what I'm saying? And to be honest, no shade, but most of the people who are saying that Taylor Swift is the next Michael Jackson are people who don't understand Michael Jackson's impact at all. And they see a sold out stadium and think, oh my gosh, she's this big national global Michael Jackson. No, I'm sorry, okay? And most of the people who are saying this, they're like little teenage white girls who don't understand the impact of Michael Jackson and his era and his prime and how much people like just went crazy over that man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that Taylor Swift does not have the same reactions. People do go to Taylor Swift concerts and pass out. You know, people do that. But the thing about it is, like, you don't hear nobody talking about Taylor Swift just standing on stage and people passing out. That's not, you don't hear though. You don't hear that. You don't hear that storyline because it's not true. Like, nobody's doing that. And I don't mean to bring up the whole like talent card here, but like, no shade. But if you put Michael Jackson and Taylor Swift video of them dancing alone, just dancing, okay, side by side, like, you're not going to be looking at Taylor Swift. You're not going to be watching what she's doing because, like, comparing to Michael Jackson, her performance skills are boring. And I love Taylor Swift. I listen to her music. I'm a big fan of her in terms of, like, her recent albums. I love her album Folklore. I love Lover. I love her album Midnights. I love her music. But I'm not delusional. A lot of y'all are delusional, okay? A lot of y'all be seeing things that aren't there. I call you Delulu. That's what you are. You are Delulu, okay? If anybody in their right mind will watch a Michael Jackson video, I'm sorry, scratch that. If anybody in their right mind will watch a Taylor Swift video of her performing and then watch a Michael Jackson video of him performing and then say Taylor Swift is the better person performing, you need to be like mentally evaluated into somebody's like mental psych ward, because that's not normal. Like, that's just not normal, okay? Like, something is off there, all right? And I don't like to play the whole like, oh, this person is better than this person in terms of how they are, you know, performing in art. You know, the reason why I don't like to do that because I understand that everybody has their own taste and everybody has their own preference. So I'm never going to sit around and just act like, oh my gosh, like, dismissing people. I would never dismiss anybody's art. But let's not get delusional, okay?
I think Taylor Swift is Michael Jackson level famous now. Her fame has hit.
You know how I know she's not Michael Jackson famous? Because of the fact we're still using the term Michael Jackson famous. The level of fame that man reached is so unattainable that even like the biggest artists now could probably never still hit what that was. Because the fact is this, Michael's songs have universal appeal. Taylor Swift, yes, her songs are very huge and popular, but they also only really hit for a very specific demographic. I was at a street festival last week and one of the DJs played Rock With You. Everybody was in that singing or dancing. Didn't matter the age. I saw like 6-year-olds. I saw 6-year-olds. Everybody was vibing in some way, shape, or form to that song.
And that's the thing too. You can't be called a global superstar if only a certain demographic of people listen to your music. Like, well, I am kind of an outlier for Taylor Swift's demographic. I am a black male, and occasionally I will turn on a song by her. But the thing about it is, everybody's not playing Taylor Swift, but everybody will be able to play Michael Jackson's music. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody will be able to tune into what Michael Jackson has going on. Like, if he dropped any song, I guarantee you every single type of person can play that song. When Taylor Swift drops her new music, guess what? A certain demographic of people don't even know that that song is even out. You know why? Because it's not a universal type of artist. And I'm not saying that Taylor Swift does not have universal impact, all right? Because everybody around the world is playing her music, of course. But when it comes to everybody around the world resonating with her music, there's a big difference there. Everybody is resonating with Michael Jackson. Okay, you go to a party, you go to a club, whatever, you're going to hear Michael Jackson and you're going to dance to it. You hear Taylor Swift, a certain demographic of people is going to sit down, okay? You see what I'm saying? It's a big difference there. It's a big difference. And this is not to bash Taylor at all. I'm just pointing out a lot of different things that I've noticed with people trying to you know, dim Michael Jackson's light in terms of his power and superstardom. I don't think that that's appropriate, okay? But yes, what is your opinion on that? Let's talk about it down below. Let's discuss everything we talked about in this video and be open and honest, okay? All right, I will see you in the next video. Be safe.